Hey, Charlie. Hey, Chloe girl. Those muscles exploding. Oh, I'm so thirsty. You got it.
This is my large ale. I can grab whatever. No. So nothing will
Michael Pennick's coming back. He's in go on the leg going to Oregon State. Oh, Nick's headed back, right? And you look at UCLA and Chip Kelly's done a good job. Caleb Williams coming back.
That took you long enough.
Grimace at me?
Good morning, everybody. Happy 2023. I hope your New Year's festivities were safe and fun. I hope they were filled with blessings. Coming at you today to talk about the Pantry challenge that we will be doing this year. I wanted to do it last year and the year before, but I wasn't prepared for it. And you know what? The same goes this year. I totally forgot about it. I thought about it about a week ago, and honestly, I am 31 weeks pregnant, and I really don't leave the house very often. So that includes grocery store trips. We do go to the Amish stores and get some bulk items every once in a while, but usually Josh will run into town and grab like the one or two things that we need. So my friend Beth posted yesterday who's in, let me put this up here, who's in for the challenge with me this year. Hold on a second. And you know, I said, I am not at all prepared, but I'm in. Because we do have a lot of foods that we need to use. We have not very much meat left from the quarter cow that we got last year. We have not very much meat left from the 2 pigs that we had butchered last year. And we have probably a lot of chicken from the chickens that we butchered. So I'm gonna have to try to diversify our meals so that my family does not get sick of what I make. So today we will be going to the store to grab some items. Probably need to grab some bread, some fruit and produce. Those are kind of our rules that we will be able to buy. Hold on. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Why do you look sad?
I'm not.
Okay. Talking about the Pantry challenge.
Michigan lost, that's all.
Michigan. Don't talk about the Michigan game. So we will be able to purchase produce because since we did not grow a garden last year, or the year before really, we have no stocked canned vegetables. So we'll be able to buy produce and things like bread, although I will try to make a loaf of sourdough bread every once in a while if I can master that.
We have no produce.
We have no produce and no yogurt. Not our yogurt.
We have yogurt.
Huh? Not our yogurt.
Not our yogurt. What a shame.
I want to make yogurt again, but we might not have any fresh milk either, depending on our herd share situation. So I might have to go buy coffee creamer also, which would be weird. So we'll make a trip to the grocery store to stock up on some essential things, but I want to use as much as we can from the pantry. and the freezers that we can. And we will be gone like half the month also. We'll be in Texas for my sister's birth of her third, so I guess we won't be here that long, so we don't need that much stuff. But I would really like to partake in this challenge as best as possible, so we'll take you to the store and show you what cheater items we get, and we'll go from there. Hi, pretty girl. Are you ready to have babies? Winter is due on like the 6th or the 7th. So in less than 1 week with her first litter. So we shall see. Oh, hi, Bubba. We shall see what kind of mama she is. Yes, I love you. Okay, guys. We just got back from church and running errands and doing some last minute things to get ready for this pantry challenge. So I want to share with you some of the items that we purchased just to have on hand in case. I didn't really, like I said, I was not prepared. I didn't know what we had at home, and we had to go to church, so I didn't even have time to look. So we got just a few things of like emergency type things, but we will be making a lot of stuff from scratch. So these are our like kind of essential things that I just wanted to have on hand this week while I meal prep in my head. I'm also going to be going through all of our freezers. We purchased a commercial standing freezer from a pizza shop over the summer, and we haven't yet used it. So we're going to be consolidating 3 different freezers into just the one and having it organized and stuff like that. So I will make a video with that in it so that we can kind of start meal planning. I plan to write down all of our inventory for meat so that I can kind of go about doing the planning easier. Okay, so I got a new loaf pan. I have one, but we're going to be trying to make some sourdough loaf bread for sandwiches and things like that. So, along with making like banana breads and things. So I got a second one so that we could have 2. I did buy 2 loaves of bread. I'm going to put one in the freezer just because while we are learning to make bread, I want to have something on hand for the girls because they are liking to make their own sandwiches. So got a couple heads of broccoli, got a bag of carrots, got some celery. Wasn't there one more broccoli somewhere? Some string cheese. We have 1 bag. I had to get a second bag just because my kids go through string cheese a lot. Some tomatoes, because I like to snack on tomatoes while I cook.
You've got some
green beans.
green beans.
We got green beans. We got big cans of green beans and big cans of corn. We hope that we will grow these foods this year.
We got
Those are Josh's snacks. We got a couple bags of chocolate chips because we make pancakes almost every day, and we'll make banana bread, and chocolate chips are just good to have on hand.
chocolate bread
Too. I bought some coffee creamer because our herd share may be going up on a hiatus coming up here in the next week or 2. And I've been making my own coffee cream. Oh, that's tea for Daddy. I've been making my own coffee cream, but I don't know how much milk we're going to have in the coming weeks. We usually go through about 3 gallons a week. And so I joined another herd share, but I only am picking up 1 gallon a week from them because they're quite expensive, which I know everything is expensive right now. But from going, you know, from having your own like dairy cows accessibly on your property to paying $11 a gallon is kind of hard to swallow. So we're going to just start with 1 gallon a week, and I would rather make our own butter than make my own coffee creamer. So I'm picking my battles on that one. And we also did get some yogurt, and I would love to say that I can make my own yogurt because we've done that in the past, but with the amount of milk that we're used to having, we kind of need that for drinking, and so we have to be really selective. So we did get a few yogurt containers, and then we got 4 boxes of our favorite pasta. I am pretty sure that there's a lot more in the car.
No, they're right there.
Oh shoot, go grab them please. I was gonna say. Got some pasta sauce. Oh, you're so strong. We got some more tomatoes for certain dishes. We got some, Josh, he drinks tea. You just don't see him drink tea. But Josh also wants to not drink energy drinks here at the start of the year. So he's switching back to tea. He does this often where he says no more energy drinks and he drinks tea instead because without the caffeine he gets a headache, and then eventually he somehow trickles back into getting energy drinks. So no judgment because I'm not giving up my coffee. We got some olives for pizza because we'll do some homemade sourdough crust pizzas.
Oh, those are the best. Those are the best.
We got 4 small bags of flour. They did not have big bags of flour. I said this earlier. I'm not used to going to like a normal grocery store. I'm used to going to the Amish bulk stores. So for one, when our bill was over $200 for what I feel like is not a lot of food, I was like, that's crazy because we can overfill a cart, like overflowing top and bottom for like $130. It's always right around $130 from the Amish store. I mean, and that includes like convenience foods and our bulk foods. So what a culture shock it feels like for me, but that's okay. So we got 4 bags of flour and we got 1 bag of tortillas. Tortillas are a staple for us because they make quesadillas. So if we have leftover meat, we'll make quesadillas for lunch the next day for leftovers. But I only got 1 bag because we can make our own tortillas. And that was pretty fun. I liked making our own tortillas. So we'll make our own tortillas, but these are good to have on hand if like we're in a rush and I can't sit down and make tortillas.
Yeah.
We got blueberries. We got apples.
Did
We
you
got,
get Honey Crisp? Did they?
This is Pink Lady.
Oh, I think that's pretty close.
We got 2 cans of black beans. Black beans are also something that we enjoy in this house. Maybe not everybody, but some people don't like to eat meat, so beans it is, and black beans are pretty much the only beans that we love. So I also got dried black beans, which it says it has to soak overnight for at least 6 to 8 hours, which is why I steer away from cooking with beans because they take a long time. It takes pre-planning, but that's what this is about. This is going to be pre-planning meals at least a few days in advance. So I got dried beans so that if I can figure this bean situation out, we'll grow our own beans, dry our own beans, have our own beans. Okay.
Remember that time when you made your homemade pizza and I thought that the beans were olives?
You did, and you're like, oh my god, these olives are so good.
If I was eating them whole.
We got a couple of jars of our favorite sauce. So this is creamy basil Alfredo. We love, love, love this sauce. I do have a little jar of pesto. So, you know, once... Yep, so once we go through this, we'll just have pesto. We have some fire roasted tomatoes we can add in there. What else? That's about it, isn't it? Oh, we got you some sweet pickles. Because those are essential. Got bananas, grapes.
Mom, can you open this so I can just go?
I also got some pickles for me and baby. And yogurt, a little bit more yogurt. So, this is what we got. It's not a ton, but in a pinch, this is going to get us through. We are going to be gone, like I said, for about 2 weeks this month in January. because my sister's having her baby, and so we will be driving to Texas, and so probably won't be partaking into the Pantry Challenge at that time because we'll be at her house. But that's why we are extending this, not just for the month of January, but we're gonna make it all the way through January and February. We're due March 1st. We're assuming we'll have an end of February baby. So I want to at least get us through the time the baby comes. And then, I don't know, maybe I'll have to make a grocery trip before the baby arrives so that I can have some food on hand. But
Huh? What are you talking about?
we will figure that out when we get a little bit closer. So I am hoping to also be able to do some meal prepping to put into the freezers. I hope to make some like homemade burritos that I can put in the freezer, and quick meals like that will also help us go through some of the food that we have. Because honestly, let me show you the pantry, okay?
Did you start the video?
I started it again. Okay, so here's our pantry situation, which is kind of a mess. It's in theory organized, but it's always overflowing, and that's part of our problem. So we have so many like snack items that we have this bin of snacks and this bin of snacks. Plus,
Not healthy, healthy.
yeah, not healthy snacks. And then these are healthier snacks. And then we just have an abundance of snack stuff. So, I'll take you into the nitty-gritty of things. Granola bars. Hold on, I'm gonna turn this camera around. Okay, so we have granola bars. We have some organic fruit snacks. We have some pudding. And we have one more popcorn. Uh-oh, you guys, we only have one popcorn left, but you know what that means? We have popcorn that we can make from whole kernels like we did that one time, you know?
Mom, you put popcorn.
So we have popcorn kernels that we can make our own popcorn.
It's satisfying to watch.
It is satisfying, except for I burnt them twice in a row, and so they weren't the most amazing. Okay, then we have, you know, some Oreos, and some Hershey's, and some
chocolate
Halloween
pies.
candy and such. So I'm gonna just sneak those right back there. What's back? What's in the back? Hold on. What's that? Oh,
Goldfish.
can't see that really. Oh, there we go. Got a couple of jars of goldfish that I totally forgot about.
Mom!
And this is exactly why the pantry challenge is pretty important, because we have a lot of foods hiding.
Yeah,
and
there's some behind here. That's why these are like so close.
yes, there's food hiding everywhere. So let me get this out. We'll put the goldfish, one small jar of goldfish in there. Okay.
For the car ride.
And then we have some fruit pouches that Jackson really likes. These Josh really likes. Josh really likes. And these can go with the crackers. Nutella. We're going to be putting here with the not healthy things. Sound good? Yeah! Get in there.
Oh, Mom, you're gonna break the basket.
I know. Okay. So, this we can put in the back because we already have one of those out. Good? Okay.
What if we
Yeah.
just hide these?
I'm just gonna put this.
Yeah, hide it from Daddy.
Well, we kind of need these out because your brother likes those. So, those are just extras, like doubles from what we have. Okay. Here we have, it's called grains and stuff. So we've got some tomato wraps, some flaxseed. I put that with my smoothies. We've got some random rices and stuffing, things like that. Some random things. And we've got some Asian food items. Here's some Asian food items. For those of you who don't know, I'm half Korean. So Korean food is also a staple in our house. We've got drinks. So we have teas, some more creamer. I like to make bubble tea. So I've got some tapioca pearls. And we have some random thing of juice that I don't know where that came from. Iced tea. And more juices and things like that. So, trying to purge some of the things that, like, they've just been here because my mom buys them for the girls because she spoils them. And I just would like for them to all be out of the house. I'd like to just have what we need here at all times. So, we have Mexican tortillas and things like that in there. We have chips and crackers.
Gotta go to Menards.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I don't have a door thing. I don't have enough material for a door, for a
Yeah.
back.
Okay.
Just need floor mats.
And the roof things.
Oh, and the roof things.
Check if they're open.
I'll check, but I'm sure not to be open. Every other big department store we went to was open.
Costco was not open.
Dick's was open.
That's true. Chips on chips and chips.
Best Buy was open.
And crackers.
Family Fair was open. The gas stations were open.
Get out of here. Get out of here. And milk jars. Milk jars. What else? This is like random other things. We've got one more big jar of honey left from our 5-gallon bucket.
Honey.
Some, what is this? Ziploc bags and such, and it looks like another bag of chips. We've got lots of random cereal bags, and I told Sunday, bye baby, no more cereal until all of the cereal is gone. So we've got lots of cereal. We've got like at least seven different kinds of cereal there.
5,000.
Some cans.
Where's
So
the soup?
it looks like, oh, soups are right here. We don't have very much soup left. Look at
Where's
this.
the ramen then?
We don't have any. We only have this much soup left, you guys. So
We're gonna need more.
we've got 1 tomato soup, 1 cream of mushroom. Is that even a soup? 2 cream of mushrooms, 4 cream of mushrooms. So we have 1 can of tomato soup and 4 cans of cream of mushroom. Good thing we just made a bunch of stock. We can make our own soup.
Yes.
Sorry, my darling.
Yes.
Okay. Put this back over here. Let's put that right underneath there. Okay. Back to the cans. So we have Sloppy Joes. Why do we have these? We probably had like 12 of these from over a year ago, a party that we threw, and we still have some left over. So
Can we have some tonight for lunch? For dinner?
I don't have any ground beef taken out, but I do need to take some out. We have some peas, crushed tomatoes, some green beans. We have some couple random canned stuff in there. And then, oh,
But our
look at this.
protein shakes.
Got protein shakes. What else is back there? Oh, more snacks. I'm hiding from you guys.
Now I know where they are.
Condiments. We have like, look at this. This jar of peanut butter.
That jar.
This brand new jar of peanut butter. And then this is crunchy peanut butter. And then we've got some other
Extra.
random condiments. Ketchup. Why do we have 2 things? Oh, look. Lemon juice. I needed that the other day.
Can I
2 things
in my
of
mouth?
Parmesan.
Can I see how
So-
sour it is?
And salad dressing, even though we don't make salads very often. So, let's see. Let's put this peanut butter back. Boom. Okay, what else do we have here?
Breakfast, and bacon, and nuts, and stuff. Homemade. What is
Trash,
that?
please.
What is homemade?
This is the homemade bin. So this is from my dear friend Beth from 2021. Her leaf lard, I still haven't used it. because it's a very precious item and I want to use it appropriately. I will probably use this for some product making, honestly, and that's kind of what I've been holding off on. And I've got some applesauces that I've made, some wild grape jam, more applesauce, what is this, honey peach jam that we made,
Is that the spicy kind?
jalapeno
Oh yeah, that's
spread. So that is our homemade stuff.
sauces. I feel like we just went through
Sauces. We have some, I guess we already had stocked up on sauces recently, huh? But now we have more, so we'll get through it. And different pastas.
I'm excited to try this one. Wait, didn't we try that one?
We did, it was awesome.
Yeah.
We got a few more pastas in here, but we'll be going through all of this quickly, I'm sure. We love pasta. Bless you. Got a couple different bins for baking. I'm not going to go through those. Nuts and fruits, so we have like dried fruits and nuts in there. It's pretty self-explanatory. And then we have our breakfast items, which is already running low. We have oatmeal, some syrup. I'm not sure where the maple syrup went. We had pancake mix, but we make our own pancakes now, so that...
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Just a bye-bye.
Yeah, we'll probably just use it up.
We've got one
Probably just use it up, and then we won't have any more pancake mix. So that's kind of the point of what I want to do here, is just get rid of the things that we have
and then we
that
can
we don't
stock
need.
up again.
Since our lifestyle continues to change and I'm making more things from scratch, we don't need a big box of already made, just add water pancake mix. Okay, so now we're gonna go just take a really quick peek at our freezers. It's not gonna be very detailed because it's a mess. But I will show you as we kind of go through it and go through the inventory of it. I'll show you what we have. So this is kind of our hodgepodge freezer. We have some, this is goat's milk for soap making and things like that. We have Swiss cheeses. Will you put this in the refrigerator, please? We bought like a whole log of Swiss cheese in our refrigerator inside. And we used our meat slicer to cut the cheese for sandwiches. And we got quite a few like Ziploc bags of it. So I'm really happy. We'll definitely do that again. Saved us, I think, $47 and some change on cheese. If you compare it to buying sliced Swiss cheese, that was awesome. So we'll definitely be doing that kind of bulk buy again. We have fat to render. All of that down there is fat to render from our pigs. This is all that's left of our Kuni pigs. So we have some ground sausages. These two, here honey, take these inside. This is our ground beef.
Yes, we can have Sloppy Joes.
More fat to render. This is a rabbit. This is sausage, bacon, all the bacon that we have left from our pigs, a chicken, shredded chicken that I already had made, some salsa. What is this? This is cheese that I had made that's unflavored, ham, some chicken nuggets, breakfast sandwiches, some filet sandwich stuff, quick pizzas, some ribs, a soup, a big, from the Amish store, this is a big bulk soup. Some more chickens. These are, I think, roosters that we had from last year. We have some blueberry muffins, some twine bread, and some more pasta. So there's some shrimp. So just like kind of a hodgepodge, random stuff that we need to go through, we need to organize, and we need to eat. This is our big freezer that we're hoping everything can fit into. Once we turn it on, Josh plans to clean out the garage today. He's going to Menards right now so he can finish this pig hut so we can get all of our piglets outside this week. This freezer is pretty empty. I have some dessert items that we had from Christmas that we never actually used. I've got some homemade donuts that we already did, some pasta made, some meat that my mom already marinated for us, and some crab, some random things in here. This freezer is just kind of
random, but very bare, so. Oh my gosh, thank you. How did you know I was freezing cold?
I saw your goosebumps.
You saw my goosebumps? My people bumps? Okay, hey Scratch. Okay, then over here, this place is a mess. My husband is going crazy in here, so I can see why he was not prepared to turn on that freezer yet, because we can't really maneuver in here yet. Yeah. Okay, so these are the 2 deep freezers that we have. This one has some pepperoni we had bought in bulk, and I had separated quite a few bags of for pizzas and sandwiches and wraps and things like that, so we have 2 bags left. So we'll be going through probably at least 1 whole bag this trip, for this challenge. This is more goat's milk for soap making. Actually everything left down there is all goat's milk. And then we've got a couple more chickens from our meat chickens this year. Watch out, honey. And then this is all the beef that we have left from our quarter cow that we picked up. So you got some short ribs, got a rump roast, a little bit more, oh, look at that. More pepperonis, a couple more steaks, ground beef, and then everything underneath that is more chicken. So we have lots of chicken to go through. And that's about it. Okay, and then inside, we have purchased eggs recently because we had family in town for the holidays. Needed a bunch of eggs. We have like some stock and some other random things in here that will go really quickly. Some milk, extra cheese, veggies, yogurt. Not a lot of vegetables. Here, give us your rabbits. And like literally, look at this. I've had this for over a year and I have 3 of them. Honestly, I would not be surprised if it was like a year and a half or 2 years. So, need to get rid of those things. And butter, frozen fruit, a banana bread that I made, more butter, some quick like Chinese food. This is what I will be using for stock next batch. Usually I'll fill like 6 to 8 bags like this before I make stock. This is chili, leftover chili, and some leftover pancakes, sliced ham for sandwiches, bread, you know, just a few random things in here. So, I am very much looking forward, oh, there we go. I'm very much looking forward to this challenge. I am very much looking forward for this challenge to be over, because I want our house to be a little more clear of excess foods that we don't need. That was a really fast trip to Menards.
Oh, Mama. Can I use the little vacuum over there, or would that be too loud?
We should wait for your brother.
Because I want to go to the kitchen real quick, because I saw you doing that.
So yeah, I'm looking forward for it being over because this is out of my wheelhouse to do meal planning, and I also am looking forward to just not having all of the extra stuff. You got cupcakes? Cupcakes that you can decorate. Okay, so that is my little blurb on our pantry challenge, and I will take you along on this little adventure with us. It'll probably be chaotic, probably be messy. Oh, I gotta feed my sourdough starter. Ooh, look at this. Look at how bubbly and happy
So we're doing a lot of sourdough stuff, so I am going to be, like I said, making some homemade sourdough loaves, and hopefully I don't totally screw it up. Thanks so much for watching today, and I will check in with you again in a couple of days when we are going through our freezer. Okay, so I did it. I just went ahead and organized the pantry, and I only threw one box away, and it was like a box of pasta that had been open for 4 years. There's some like Asian noodles, so obviously we're not gonna eat it. I am really bad about throwing things out, but I'm trying to be better about them, so small victories. I threw away a box of opened pasta. So I'm gonna show you just quickly what it looks like. And kind of consolidated everything. There's less mess. It's more organized. I brought things that were behind bins up to the front so that we could see them. And now it's going to be just a little bit easier to go through things. And Josh is on his way to Walmart because our big freezer apparently needs a special plug. So he needs to buy an adapter for the plug so we can plug in the freezer so that tomorrow I can organize all of the freezers and it's going to be great.